Hello there, so today's video is really just going to be a quick update video to let you know I've bought some shares in Intel. The thumbnail will have given that away, so you probably know that already. What I'll be doing is I'll be letting you know how much I paid for them, how many I bought, and I'll also be letting you know what price levels I would consider buying more shares for. We'll also take a little look at the charts as well, so you can see where I believe the bottom is likely to be. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name's Andy, and on this channel I like to talk about money and success. If you're interested in either of these topics, or if you're interested in making, saving or investing more money, please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell, and then you get notified every time I release a new video. And if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please do remember to give it a thumbs up, because that helps me and it helps the YouTube algorithm, which in turn helps me. That was rubbish, wasn't it? I'm sorry about the intro. I need to start by saying I'm not a financial advisor, so this is not financial advice. So you do need to make your own decisions and do your own research before investing, but I will be sharing my own discoveries in this, and I'll be letting you know what prices I have bought things for and what things I will consider buying at lower prices in the future. Okay, so with that said, let's have a little look at the slides. So ticker symbol for Intel Corporation is INTC. What price did I buy them for and how many did I buy? I bought 61 shares at a price of $49.98 per share. So I spent a little over $3,000 was invested on this. Why would I buy them? Well, I think we've got a solid 2.64% dividend, which I see that dividend is going to continue to grow in my opinion. I believe Intel are well positioned to benefit from 5G. They're going to benefit from the autonomous car revolution that's coming up, and it's currently not a trendy stock. It is definitely undervalued. Its PE ratio is very low in relation to its peers. And I, for that reason, or one of them reasons, believe it's going to go up. If you want to look at the fundamental side of things, please be sure to check out my video I did last week where I compared Intel and AMD. And there I ran through lots of fundamentals of the video. I'll put a link in the description down below. If I can, I'll pop a card up on the screen here as well for you. And then you'll be able to click on that and watch that, and you'll get some details there as to more of my thinking behind it as well then. Now I want to quickly look at the chart. So this chart here is a 10-year chart I've brought up here, and what I want to show you is if you were to buy this back 10 years ago in August 2010, you would have paid $17.67 per share. At today's price, that would be, you would have almost tripled your money. So this is without a doubt a growth stock. You know, in 10 years, tripling your money, that's pretty good, okay? So that's where it's done in the past 10 years. You can see the D's at the bottom there. It's been paying dividends all of that time, and you can see the dividend is continually increasing, which is obviously a very good thing. That's what we want. So the dividend was one of the things that attracted me to it. I like dividends, and I've not got a lot of exposure to this industry already, so this was a way for me to get some exposure in what I perceive as a good value stock. Now, if we look at the max on the graph, you can see it went pretty parabolic and peaked in 2000 around 70, 73, $74 per share. If we scroll that forward though, you can see that it did get back close to that back in 2020 at the beginning of the year. So it was on this nice upward trend already. Now, I don't really do technical analysis, but if we're looking at the graph here, you can see it very rarely goes below $45. It's currently at $50, and if you look really, it spent most time above $50 since 2018. It's very rarely gone below $50 per share, as you can see there. And if we look down here, this kind of level, this is the $45 level there. It very seldom goes below $45, certainly previous to 2017. Before that, you can see it was running in the range of $36 to $30 per share, basically. And it did that since mid-2014. So there was like a 3-year span at that. It then seemed to jump up, and now it's got its new trading range, for want of a better description, and I would say we're at the bottom of its trading range here, so I'm happy with that. But the general longer term trend is definitely up. Now, that's the extent of my technical analysis. I'm not really a technical trader. That's not what I do, but that's my thoughts on that. So with that said, here are the prices that I would consider buying more shares at. So if the price drops below $45, I may buy more. If they go below $40 per share, I will definitely be buying more. And if by some freak of nature there's an almighty market crash and the shares in Intel drop below $30 per share, I will be loading up on them, because that is an absolute bargain, and that's a surefire way to make lots of money in my view. Now then, I do see this as a long-term hold. This is not something I'm saying buy and keep just for short term. I mean, it may go up. Who knows when it comes into favor? As I said earlier, it's not seen as a trendy stock right now. People are out there, all the young cool dudes are buying Tesla and Apple, and that's fine. But so this is not really trendy right now. But when people realize what good value it is, I believe it will go up in value. The analysts at the moment, it's not really in favor with them either, which again doesn't bother me particularly. I've done my own research, as you should yourself, and I believe it will come back into favor, and when it does, then share prices will go up, so you get the capital gain there. I see this as a long-term hold. I'll be intending to hold it for at least 10 years, probably 20 or 30 years. I think this is a company that will still be growing in 2030, quite frankly. I do see it's got a long, bright future. If for some reason the share price did go absolutely crazy, then yeah, sure, I'd consider selling. I'm an investor at the end of the day. I have no love attached to anything. But my current view is I'm going to be holding this one long term, keep collecting the dividends, which I expect will consider to grow. I see some nice capital appreciation, and if there are any dips to the prices that I mentioned earlier, then of course, sure, I will be buying more. That's it. That's my quick update for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you want more detailed information, check out my video that I made where I compared AMD and Intel, where I did go through the fundamentals in that. And other than that, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.